Keith Greenfeld. This is scheduled 3 1.5-minute rounds for the ICB North American Heavyweight title. Introducing first, your fighter to my right, out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet even, 240 pounds on the scale. This is his debut into the ICB Championship ring. He is an independent fighter by way of Los Angeles, California, USA. Help me welcome, represented by the firm, Moneybag Rose. His opponent across the ring, out of the red corner, wearing the black with white trim trunks, he stands 3 inches tall. At 265 solid pounds, this is his debut into the Celebrity Thunderbolt boxing ring, representing Jackrabbit Boxing by way of Eastside, Long Beach, California, D.W. Flame!
Okay, belt line is high, so listen to me. Everything up here is good. Well, if you keep it down there, nothing on the trunk. Same here, nothing on the trunks. No hitting behind the head, no hitting behind the back. If you hit behind the head, I'll warn you once. I'll take a point the second time. I'll have to
DW Flame versus Moneybag Rose. This is for the ICB North American Heavyweight Championship. Sanctioned by USA Boxing.
And now you see DW Flame is fired up. He's not happy having to have waited twice. Been given the false start twice on his match. And now we're here. As I mentioned earlier, DW Flame, previously a musical guest on Wild and Out.
DW Flame applying the pressure early in this fight, and Moneybag Rose's mouthpiece has fallen out. Another thing Moneybag Rose needs to do is fix that headgear.
And DW Flame, real name Demirez Williams, 201,000 followers on Instagram as @DW Flame. I mentioned this earlier. He's part of the record label Proving Grounds Entertainment, whereas Moneybag Rose, an independent music artist, the CEO of Moneybag Rose Clothing. And as I had also mentioned, DW Flame recently released his new music video for his song Might Not Never, featuring Seda Baby. You can watch the music video posted 8 days ago on YouTube now. I hope I didn't butcher that name.
You know, you probably would have done a better job than me.
That's all right, that's all right. Doing my best to plug these content creators and musicians. They have careers that they're trying to develop. But here they go back in the center of the ring. DW Flame, definitely much more muscle-bound, I would say, than Moneybag Rose.
Well, DW Flame already establishing that jump. Oh, and tries to throw an overhand right and misses.
Now, Moneybag Rose said he needed time to warm up, and that's why he didn't fight 2 fights ago. So we'll see if that warm-up pays off here.
Well, I could tell DW Flame was not happy right there already. Throwing a punch to the body. Getting Moneybag off of him, pushing him off of him.
There's some intention behind those punches.
Oh, yeah.
By DW Flame.
He was not a happy man many minutes ago.
Oh, my goodness. Huge swing and a miss.
With intention, too, you know. DW Flame waiting patiently.
Left hook finds a home.
DW Flame needs to use Moneybag's headgear as an advantage. Moneybag cannot see. As you can see, he's tilting up his head to see it under that headgear. And Moneybag runs away from DW Flame, and that's the end of round 1.
DW Flame was trying to wild and out. Shout out to Nick Cannon if you're watching this at home. But man, there's some real viciousness with the punches of DW Flame. There's some real, like, fear-inspiring power coming out of that man.
Well, sitting here and watching him come out for the first time and wait, you could tell he got very, very upset when he found out that Moneybag Rose was not coming to the ring at the moment, and with those punches, being thrown with attention, he had a lot of time to think about what he was going to do with that anger, and we saw it in round 1.
These two men are separated by 3 inches of height. DW Flame enjoying a 3-inch height advantage. You got to imagine that comes with a little bit of reach as well. Round 2.
Oh, Moneybag caught DW Flame.
Big uppercut. Looking like Rock'em Sock'em Robots in there.
Again with the headgear. Moneybag Rose's headgear is covering his eyes. He's tilting his head to watch the fight. DW Flame.
That right hand.
Charging at him like a raging bull. Oh, Moneybag caught him.
Now, DW Flame he's chewing on his mouthpiece a lot, and that is the reason why the mouthpiece got knocked out earlier. A little bit of chatter. Oh, stiff jab.
Oh,
Is swinging for the fences.
caught
That's a
him.
lot of energy to supply oxygen to those giant muscles.
Oh, DW Flame has Moneybag against the rope. Moneybag gets away. Last 10 seconds of round 2. Let's see what these two men are going to do.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It's okay. They were tired. A lot of energy being expended there. I'm unsure how many rounds this fight is supposed to be.
If I'm not mistaken, for the amateur level, it is an official 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
So they have 3 rounds to get all their frustrations out. And we'll see who wins this bout. We also do have judges here for USA Boxing. And another fun fact for the USA Boxing Committee, there are all volunteer officials. They take time out of their day to judge these fights, to officiate these fights. They go all around the state of Arizona, and they do it all on volunteer hours. So we got to give a special thank you to these guys, taking time out of their day, their families, their children, to come out here tonight and officiate these fights.
Razor Ramon Hedges with the factoid. Knowledge is power.
All right, Jake, this is the beginning of round 3, man. What do you want to see in this round from both of these fighters?
It's almost like watching YouTube videos of car crashes where people are okay. I just feel like what I'm waiting for is one of these giant punches to connect. Because if one of them connects, you gotta think it's gonna be curtains. But they are just near misses every time.
Yeah, it's either being lucky moving their head, and hits them behind the back, which you're not supposed to do. Referee Keith Greensburg is letting DW Flame know that you cannot punch behind the back.
That is a big no-no. We'll say, though, it did land on the ribs.
Oh,
left
another
hand finds
stiff
a hook.
hook jab. Catches him against the rope and face plants. That is not ruled a knockdown. It is ruled a slip.
I'm unsure as to what happened. The referee has called the match off. DW Flame flattens out Moneybag Rose.
Moneybag Rose seems to be hurt in his corner after that fall. Possibly his ankle. It seems to me that he's looking towards his ankle.
Well, we waited for this opportunity to see this match, and DW Flame stayed tenacious for the duration of the contest, put his power on display, and right at the end there was just too much for Moneybag Rose, who, whether he lost his balance or he got hit by a big punch, it still was clear to the referee that this athlete was unable to continue. Congratulations, DW Flame, putting out records, making hits,